Hola peeps, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day and an amazing week. Today we're going to be going over my January empties. It's not a lot, so this video shouldn't be that long, but we are going to just go ahead and jump right in and talk about what I got through in the month of January. We did get through one lonely candle. So let's start off with that one from Bath and Body Works, Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm sure everybody knows what this smells like. It is vanilla bean, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla cake. I love me some VBN. I have loved VBN for a long time. She shut herself out. We do have a bit of residue, but again, that's from the way I turn out my candles because I swirl it. I swirl the candle and for it to go off. So that's what that's from. But VBN always performs well for me. It performs at like a medium high, depending where in the palace I place her. She's always going to be a repurchase for me. I have loved that scent for so long. That candle is from 2017, by the way. We got through some clamshells, so we'll do that. We got through a clam from Scentsy in Fluffy Fleece, and this is a blackcurrant and cozy musk bundled up beneath a blanket of heliotrope. I love this scent. Love it, love it, love it. This was my last clam, so I'm sad, but it was starting to turn colors on me. Oh my God, it's just so good. Like, I want my blanket to come out of the dryer smelling just like this, so I can just wrap myself up in that blanket and just drift off into La La Land. I need to find me some more Fluffy Fleece. She performs, I keep this one in my bathroom solely, and she performs at a high, like a 4.5 out of 5, and this one's from January of 2022. Will always be a repurchase for me. We got through 2 from Pink Owl Wax in Stephanie Plum, Fresh Plum, Cinnamon Sugar, Sugar Cookie Dough, and Marshmallow Fireside. This one was really good as well. I got the plum, the sugar cookie dough, and the marshmallow fireside. She performed at a high at a 4.5 out of 5 with a pour date of November of 2024. I would repurchase Stephanie Plum. She was really good. And the last 2 clamshells that we got through are from Southbound in a fried jelly donut, which is powdered sugar, fried dough, sweet vanilla, and strawberry jam. I love me some fried jelly donut. Just absolutely hands down, I love me some fried jelly donut. I got the fried dough, the vanilla, and strawberry jam from this one. It was super yummy. Performed at a high at a 4.5 out of 5. And these are from May of 2024. This will continue to be a repurchase for me. Love it. All right, now we have some scent shots, and all of my scent shots are from Yummers, so we're going to go ahead and just talk about these really quickly. So we got through 1 in Crunchy, and Crunchy is Captain Crunch and funnel cake, and that's exactly what I got from this one. It was so good. So if you eat Captain Crunch, or your children eat Captain Crunch, and when it gets to the ending of the bag and the crumbs in the bottom of the bag and you stick your nose in there and you sniff it, that's what I get. We love Captain Crunch around here, so we know about Captain Crunch. It smells delicious. And then with that funnel cake, the funnel cake is a tad bit spicy, but not overwhelming, and not like a red hot spicy, because I can't do that kind of spicy. It was perfect. Oh God, I love this one. I did this one in my kitchen. She performed at a high at a 4 out of 5. And again, my kitchen, for some reason, it's really hard for wax or candles to really throw in my kitchen. I don't know why. But this one performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. And she is from October of 2023. I would repurchase Crunchy. We got through Birch Street, and Birch Street is a Joe Malone type, so it's a woodsy oriental with cool spiciness. I did enjoy this one. I did this one solely in my bathroom. And it is a masculine scent. I did enjoy it, but it's more on the lighter side. So if you like more like your masculine scents to like blow you out, then this one may not be for you. I'm not sure if this was my last one because I did have two of these. She did perform, or he did perform at like a medium in my bathroom at a 3.5 out of 5. And this one is from February of 2024. I would repurchase Birch Street because I do like, when it comes to masculine scents, I don't like it to be all up in my face and choke me out. Like I like more of a subtle in the background type of vibe. Like when I open up my bathroom door, I can smell it, but it's not overwhelming. We got through 3 in Winter Moon, and Winter Moon is Palo Santo, Fire Roasted Marshmallow, and Wild Berry Mousse. This was really, really good. I do love me some Winter Moon, and I always repurchase this one. I get the Palo and the Wild Berry Mousse from this one. It's just, I just enjoy it a lot. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5, and these are from February of 2024. This will continue to be a repurchase. I enjoy Winter Moon a lot. All right, and the last 4 scent shots, I knew I was going to drop it because, you know, it's not a video if I'm not dropping. We got through 4 in So Jelly, and So Jelly is sweet and creamy milk and jelly donut. If you know me, you know I love me some sweet milk. And I love me some jelly donut. And I happen to love Tracy's jelly donut so much. And that's what I got. I got the jelly donut off top with some sweet creamy milk. Oh my God, I still could smell that. I still could smell it in there. It's so good. So Jelly would always be a repurchase for me. She performed at a high at a 4.5 out of 5. And these are from October of 2023. Love me some So Jelly. I need to make a purchase with Yummers. Okay. We got through 1 scoopable from L3 in Bluebeard, which is Blue Sugar Pistachio Savory Bakery. I love this scent. I have loved this scent for so long, and I'm always going to repurchase this scent. It's just, it does something for me. I don't know. She's empty. I do prefer the black containers opposed to the clear ones, but that's just me. From this one, I get the blue sugar and I get like a bakery pistachio. Oh my God, it's so good. So that man that I married did not like this one because now we found out he doesn't like blue sugar. So good, we got to go ahead and add that on to his running list of dislikes. But I love me some blue sugar, so that's not going to stop me from purchasing and melting anything that has blue sugar in it, especially my Bluebeard. Bluebeard performs at a high for me at a 5 out of 5. This one is from May of 2024. I will pick this up no matter what form they bring this out in because that's how much I love me some Bluebeard. Okay, moving on to the bags. So we're going to go through my one-offs first. So we have, this was in the shape of a leaf from Traverse City and Palo Santo and Chestnut. Earthy woods, rich spices, sandalwood, and vanilla. I love this scent. Love it, love it, love it. I believe the first time I melted this, it was in a brittle, and I felt an absolute love with it. So I was so happy that I had this one as a backup. I need to beg her to bring this one back out. I get all notes from this one. This one is so good. I never knew that I really liked chestnut in home fragrance. I just love this one. It's amazing. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5 with a pour date of October of 2023. Will continue to be a repurchase. From Salem Soy, we got through a Pinwheel and Small Town Smoke Show, which is strawberry marshmallow smoothie, creme brulee, and vanilla lace. This one was lovely. I got the strawberry marshmallow and a hint of the vanilla lace. It performed at a high at a 4 out of 5 with a pour date of May of 2024. I would repurchase this one. Salem Soy does so well in my home. Junkie Monkey Wax Melts. We got through this was a 3-pack of their snap bars in On the Boardwalk, which is coconut soleil, blue sugar, bourbon sea salt, and caramel. I was a little on the fence about this one because of the bourbon and the caramel, because my nose really no longer can do bourbon, and I don't know, my nose is crazy about the caramel lately, because at first I just couldn't do caramel, but now I'm noticing that I can do some caramels. So I kept pushing this one to the back, and finally I was just like, girl, you're just gonna do it. And I'm happy that I did, because I ended up really enjoying this one. I got the blue sugar, the bourbon sea salt, and caramel from this one. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. And this one is from March of 2024. I would repurchase On the Boardwalk. Candles from the Keeping Room. Oh. Candles from the Keeping Room. We got through a bag in homemade biscuits and ice cream. I don't have scent notes for this one, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. This was another one that I was just like, oh, it's just okay. If you know anything about Carol's wax, it's paraffin, so it's that harder wax. So you really can't gauge the scent off of codes. At least that's how it is for me. Like, I really can't I can smell it, but I can't really gauge to be like, oh wow, this smells amazing. You know what I mean? Until I put it in the warmers. And then they come to life in the warmers. That's what this did. This one came to life in my warmers, and then I was mad that I didn't save some for a second session, and I just did this all at once, because I ended up loving this one so much. So from this one, I got like a bready berry jam. It was scrumptious, and it threw at a 5 out of 5. I got this one from a D-stash back in February of 2024. I would repurchase bags of that one, because that's how good it was to me. From Lavender and Speckles, we got through a bag in Palo Santo and Marshmallow Fireside and Apple. My bag came to me all ripped, so I had to like do surgery to it, so that's why it looks a little mess. I really enjoyed this one. I got the Palo, the Marshmallow Fireside, and I got a slight hint of apple. I wanted that apple to come out more, because, you know, I am a apple fiend. But nonetheless, I still really enjoyed this one a lot. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. I also purchased this one from a D-stash back in February of 2024. I would purchase this. Definitely would. From Kay's, we got through a bag of her K-Cuts in Moose Munch. And Moose Munch is caramel, corn, pretzel, and toasted marshmallow. I have put this one in my January melting basket, because I had melted half of it and I really liked it. So I wanted to save it, and I'll be doing that. But then I keep, in my mind, it keeps telling me like, girl, you have a half a bag in there. Like, you need to get it out. I cannot have something in my stash that's half melted. It just drives me nuts. But anyway, I love this one. I got the caramel corn, the pretzel. It threw out a 5 out of 5. And this one is from August of 2023. I would repurchase that one. From the Melting Co., we got through a mini loaf in Three's a Crowd, which is birthday cake, lemon pound cake, and white cake. I did this one for my husband's birthday. This one was all right. I just got the lemon pound cake from this one. She does have a good lemon. It performs at a high at a 4.5 out of 5. And this one is from April of 2024. I don't think I would repurchase that one. But the loaf itself was so stinking cute. And from Bath and Body Works, I melted down a candle in pineapple pound cake, which is a fresh pineapple, sweet vanilla pound cake sprinkled with powdered sugar. I love this scent. Hands down, this is one of my favorite scents from Bath and Body Works. I don't know if I have another one in my stash. I'm hoping that I do. Or maybe this was my last one, and that's why I made it into wax melts. Anyway, I get the fresh pineapple with like a brown sugar from this one. It's so delicious. Performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. And the candle is from 2021. Always going to be a repurchase for me. Now we're going to go on to Sassy Girl Aroma. So we got through a brittle and Santos Royale, which is Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Toasted Marshmallow. I'm sure everybody knows about Santos Royale. It is a huge hit in her group. It's like a comfy, cozy scent for me. So I put this one in my woman's one evening. I came home from work and it was like blistering cold out, and I just wanted a comfy, cozy type of vibe, and that's what this one did for me. I get all notes from this one. It performs at a high at a 4.5 out of 5. And this one is from December of 2023. This would always be a repurchase. And the last brittle from Sassy Girl is Tiffany Lane, Cider Lane, Sugar Milk, and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. Another one that's always going to be a repurchase for me. I get the Cider Lane and the Cupcakes at Tiffany's from this one. She performs at a 5 out of 5, and she is also from December of 2023. She's always going to be a repurchase. Sassy Girl Aroma, I noticed she is going to be doing a pre-order for her first pre-order for 2025. It's just going to be like online because she don't have the physical store open yet, but she does have a list posted already if you're interested. I don't know what date she's going to go ahead and open this pre-order. I have to keep checking though, but just a FYI if you've been waiting for some Sassy Girl like I have. L3 Waxy Wonders, we got through a pie and sugar cakes, Palo Santo pie crust, a fluffy yellow cake batter with whole vanilla, buttercream frosting, and crushed vanilla wafers on top. This one was so good and so long lasting. I got the Palo, I got pie crust, and I got the vanilla from this one. I put this one in one evening when I came home from work. It rocked out the whole evening. I got up the next morning to go to work, and I didn't change out my warmers. It stayed in my warmers. And then when I came home that evening, at night, it still was going. So this one was very long lasting. It was really good. It performs at a 5 out of 5. And this one is from March of 2024. I would repurchase that one. And another pie we did from L3 is Italian wedding cake, almond macaroon, vanilla buttercream frosting, strawberry jam pie crust. It's like a whole mouthful. This one was absolutely delicious. I got the almond, I got vanilla, I got the buttercream frosting, the strawberry jam, and pie crust from this one. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. And this one is also from March of 2024. I did this one on my anniversary. Britta's Creepy Treasures. We got through a souffle in Two Can't Keep a Secret, strawberry pound cake, sugar cookie royale, sweet and creamy, and vanilla bean marshmallow. This one was really good. I enjoyed this one. I got the SPC, the sugar cookie royale, and the vanilla bean marshmallow from this one. It performed at a high at a 4.5 out of 5, and it has a pour date of May of 2024. I would repurchase this one. We got through another souffle from Britta's in Mad Hatter, which is tea and cakes, Danish butter cookies, sweet and creamy. This one was just okay to me. I got like a creamy tea and cakes from this one. It performed at a high at a 4 out of 5 with a pour date of May of 2024 as well. I don't think I would repurchase that one. Pink Owl Wax. So Pink Owl Wax, we got through two. These were it's like a 4-pack of like her square shapes or whatever. And blueberry bread, which is fresh baked blueberry cobbler and warm honey cornbread. This one was okay. I just wanted more from it. I got the blueberry cobbler and the honey from this one. It performs at a low medium at a 3 out of 5 with a pour date of August of 2024. I don't think I would repurchase this one again. And then we also got through two, still with Pink Owl Wax. These were cookie shapes. So there was one cookie in each bag. And peanut butter sugar cookie. From this one, I got like a creamy peanut butter sugar cookie. But again, it didn't throw as well as I know Pink Owl Wax normally throws in my home. This one performed at a low medium at a 3 out of 5. This one has a pour date of November of 2024. I don't think I would repurchase that. Knowles Farm Scents. We got through a bag in Stay, 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 which is caramelized vanilla, sea salt, macadamia, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. Now this one was another one that I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one. And I kept pushing it back and pushing it back in my stash because of that, the caramel. So I was just like, all right, we need to try this. Like, we just need to give it a chance. And I threw it in my warmers, and I'm so happy that I did because this ended up being so lovely. To me, it was spot on to the Sol de Janeiro 71. It was a lovely blend, and I'm happy that I put it in. And I believe I still do have one more bag of this in my stash. This one performs at a 5 out of 5 with a pour date of March of 2024. I would repurchase this. It was good. That's why you cannot judge any wax on cold, because, and I know this because I've been in the wax game for far too long to know. But I was like, oh, I don't want to melt it, and then within the first 5 minutes end up having to dump it, because I don't want to do that either. Like, so I was scared, but I'm happy. I'm happy that that turned out to be well. This next one is a huge fave of mine, and I know a huge fave of a lot of people. Even Travis said this is his favorite, is sugar cookie dough bread. This is Amish friendship bread, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie. Absolutely love this scent. This scent is so wishes. I get all notes from this one. It performed at a high at a 5 out of 5 with a pour date of March of 2024. This is my last bag of this one. I do need this one. I would get this one in a loaf. Travis, if you watching, can you bring this one back out in a loaf, please? I need that one. And the last one from Knowles is a Brittle and Coastal Embers. And it is Beach Evenings, which is his beach nights type, and By the Fireplace. So now, I know this one is another huge hit in his group. A lot of people love Coastal Embers, and I wanted to love Coastal Embers so much. I did get both notes. You know, I got the Beach Evenings and I got By the Fireplace from this one. But as you can tell, Knowles, his wax blow me the hell out my house. I don't know what happened with this one. This one performed at a medium at a 3.5 out of 5 with a pour date of May of 2024. I don't know what happened with this one. I really don't know. I would repurchase this one just to give it another chance, because again, I know so many people love this scent and I want to love this scent. So I would give this one a second chance and then test it out again and see how it do. But yeah. All right, next vendor is a Second and Spruce. We got through a cake bite in Richard's Mustache, which is shaving cream, mallow fireside, toasted mallow, and salty sea air. Another one. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep this one in my bathroom. It's gonna stay in my bathroom. But then as I kept smelling it on cold, I was like, well, you know what? I think I could do this, you know, in the house and not just keep it solely for the bathroom. And that's what I did, and I'm happy that I did. I really enjoyed this one a lot. So I got like a slight hint of that shaving cream. I got the mellow fireside and I got the salty sea air. This ended up being so good. I believe I did this one in my living room and my wax room. Erica and Slade's Mallow Fireside is so good. So good. It performed at a high at a 4 out of 5 with a pour date of April of 2024. I would do this one in a bigger quantity. I really enjoyed that one a lot. The next one we got through is a mini loaf in I Heart NYC, which is black and white cookies, sea salt caramels, and pretzels. This was another one that I was iffy on because of the caramels, but I just had to buy this one because I am from NYC, so I just had to get it. And then when I got it, I was like, ooh, I don't know, because I was smelling that caramel. I still could see, ooh, yeah. I was smelling that caramel. But when I put this one in the warmer, it ended up being really lovely. I got the cookies, the sea salt caramels, and the pretzel from this one. It performed at a high at a 5 out of 5. And it has a pour date of March of 2024. I would repurchase I Heart NYC. And the last one we got through from Second and Spruce is another mini loaf in coconut milk and cookies, coconut cream pie, toasted coconut cookies, milk and cookies. Now, let me tell you. So this one, this was another one that on colds, I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, and I kept pushing it to the back. And then if you see my unboxing for the pre-order of Second and Spruce, I had mentioned I got this same blend in a tub this time during the pre-order without even melting this one. But because I did not go and reference my spreadsheet when I placed my order, I tend to do that. I don't know why. Like, what's the point of having a spreadsheet if you're not going to go back and reference it? And I'll just be buying stuff, and then when it comes, I'm like, oh, I already have this in my stash. But whatever. So that's what happened with this. I ordered it in a tub without melting this one. So when it came, I was like, oh, that's that one that I really don't know about. Anyway, long story short, I put this in the warmer, and I was so happy that I now have a tub of it, because this was absolutely delicious. Delicious. So to me, this came off like a coconut shortbread cookie. Oh, my mouth is watering. It was so good. It performs at a high at a 5 out of 5 with a pour date of March of 2024. So I am, again, so ecstatic that I have this in a tub. And I'm not even going to hold you. I'm probably going to be very stingy with that tub. And I'm not going to melt it all, because I can melt a whole entire tub in one melting session. I probably won't do that. I probably will only put a few in my wax room so I could just enjoy it to myself, and until I can get more of this one, because this one was chef's kiss. All right. Last vendor is Rose Girls, and they are all mini melter bags. I was gonna move that, but whatever. So we'll start from, okay, so peppermint coconut mallow, peppermint Gilligan's brew, and marshmallow smoothie. Now this one, if you know Jenny's peppermint oil, you know how super duper strong her peppermint oil is, and this one was super duper strong. From this one, I got the peppermint and a creamy vanilla from this one. Now that man, he claims he like peppermint, but he don't like the peppermint that like burns your eyes, and I'm not even gonna front. This one was burning my eyes too. It was so strong on that peppermint. It did perform at a high at a 5 out of 5, and this one is from April of 2023. I don't know if I would repurchase this one, because to me it was really just peppermint. So I don't know if I would purchase that one. All right. The next one is a huge favorite of mine, Forest of Illusions, Palo Santo, campfire cookies, vanilla woods with a hint of lavender. This is gorgeous. Now, 3 years ago, if you would have asked me to melt this, I'd have been like, no, I'm not melting that. But then I got a sample of this, and I was like, oh, let me just try it. And that's when I fell in absolute love with this scent. And I was like, oh my God, I need this. So I started begging for it, and she brought it out. From this one, I get pretty much all notes. The palo, the cookies, the vanilla woods, and just like it states, a hint of lavender. It performs at a high at a 4 out of 5. And this one is from June of 2023. I do have a loaf in my stash at this one, so that's why I was like, all right, you could freely melt this bag. I love it. It's always gonna be a repurchase because it's such a beautiful scent. Another favorite of mine is Moo Moo Track, and this is birthday cake, banana cream pie, fresh picked strawberries, and marshmallow smoothie. And if you know me, I've always said that Jenny's banana is probably the only banana that I really can do, because on cold it does come off to me as a Laffy Taffy Runts banana, but when I put it in the warmer, and I don't know, it does something. I don't know, it just does something in the warmer, and it don't really come off as the Laffy Taffy Runt banana anymore like it does on cold, and I could tolerate it, and I love it. So I get the banana cream pie, the fresh picked strawberries, and some creaminess from this one. This one threw at a high at a 4 out of 5, and this one is from May of 2023. Moo Moo Track will always be a repurchase for me. This is my bae. This is Sunken Treasure, which is Marshmallow Fireside, Palo Santo, and Mahogany Coconut. Another one. 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, you would ask me to melt this. I'd be like, absolutely not, because I never liked the mahogany coconut, mahogany teak wood. I just couldn't do it. I got this one as a sample as well, and I melted it in my bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, I need me so much more of this one. So I went and I seeked this one out from a D-Stash. I get the Palo and the mahogany coconut from this one. It performs at a high at a 5 out of 5. And again, I received it from the D-Stash back in February of 2024. I would continue to purchase Sunken Treasure. I love it. And I didn't keep that one solely to my bathroom. I melted that one around the whole palace, and I was just in absolute love. And last but not least, we got through another fave of mine in Shipwrecked, which is Gilligan's Brew, Vanilla Sandalwood, Blue Sugar, Vanilla Wafers, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Another one that I absolutely love. I get the Vanilla Sandalwood, the Blue Sugar, and some creaminess from this one. This was another one that I believe I got as a sample, and I threw it either in my bathroom or my back hallway just to like see, and I fell in love with this one. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. It performed at a high at a 4.5 out of 5, and it's from October of 2023. Again, love me some Shipwreck. Will always be a repurchase for me. Now I need to go ahead and stalk her and beg her for these, because now I don't have any more of them in my stash. But yes, that is it. And that is all. Those are my empties for January. Again, it wasn't a lot, you know, with my work schedule. It's been crazy, but we did get out 45 units out of my stash. So again, have you melted anything that I've melted? If you have, let's talk about it down below. Or if any of these are your favorites, let me know. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will talk to you guys later. Ciao.